Choosing a brokerage is one of the most important decisions you can make in your real estate career. It can make the difference between long-term success or being one of the 80% of agents that leave after just 2 years. What's up, guys? Mike Kramer here, kramertherealtor.com. And I want to talk about some of the key differentiators and decisions and why I think people leave the industry because they don't have the support they need and they don't see that vision. They don't see the steps ahead of them they can take, and they don't have the right inspiration, the right sponsor, the right mentor, the right coach to help them get through each step in their journey. Because at every level, there's another devil, and you need to get through that with the help of someone that's been there before. So choosing a sponsor, just like you do at the brokerage I'm at, is another one of the key decisions that could make or break your career. So let's talk about EXP Realty and choosing a sponsor there and some of the facts that I want you to know about before you consider joining EXP. So at EXP, when you join, you have to name a sponsor at the time you join, and you cannot change that sponsor ever. The only possible way is if you were to leave EXP and join another brokerage for at least 6 months and then come back. That's a pain that you want to avoid at all costs. You really cannot change it whatsoever after that. So you might be asking, what is a sponsor? All it is from EXP's definition is who inspired you the most to join EXP. That could just be a video you watched on YouTube of somebody telling you about all the benefits of joining EXP, and you wrote them down as your sponsor because you were like, you know what? That guy influenced me to join EXP. And they may not offer any other value. But a few really good sponsors are out there, and they offer tremendous value that can really accelerate your career. And you can get dozens of hours of free, very valuable training at no additional cost just by naming the right sponsor. So I heard a very disturbing stat last week from one of the management people at EXP Realty at my brokerage, and that's that 1,000 agents a month are joining EXP without naming a sponsor. There is absolutely no cost to you to name a sponsor at EXP, and there are no drawbacks whatsoever by naming a sponsor at EXP. You can either not benefit, or you can benefit tremendously from naming the right sponsor, or somewhere in between, right? It all depends on your sponsor. But one thing that will definitely not help you is if you don't name a sponsor at all. You might think, well, why should that person get any of your money? Well, they don't. They don't get your money. So at EXP, just like any other brokerage, you're going to give a split or a part of your commission up to a certain amount, your first few deals, whatever, right? Different at each brokerage. At EXP, it's 20% up to $16,000, and that's when they call it capping. So out of your deals within a year, whatever your market price is, right, 20% of each deal you give to your brokerage, to EXP, until you hit $16,000 for that year, and then you're done. Now, if you sell 20 more homes or a certain dollar amount, you get that entire $16,000 back in stock at EXP. No other brokerage does that. So you get that in equity right back to you. So you get the entire amount back. And then the brokerage, EXP, will pay a percentage to the agents in your upline. But that doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of their pocket, out of the broker's pocket. It's out of their dollar, not yours. You're already paying the 20% to them up to the $16,000 cap, which again, you can get back if you just keep doing deals. So if you're a high producing agent, and you can cap and then become icon status by selling 20 more homes, or depends on your market with the pricing, you can get that entire amount back. It's unheard of, and that means that it's truly 100% commission. But even if you don't, anything after that $16,000 that they got, you go from the 80-20 split to 100% commission at each future deal, right? And it's if you happen to get 20 more deals, and I hope you do, I'll help you get there, you get that entire $16,000 back in stock. So that's just incredible. I want to make sure that's very clear. And so naming a sponsor doesn't hurt you whatsoever. In fact, we get hundreds of emails a month. We get several a day saying, hey, can we join your team at EXP? We made a mistake. No, the answer is no. You cannot. Once you've joined EXP and you didn't name a sponsor, or you named the wrong sponsor, a friend of yours or somebody that doesn't offer any extra value, you cannot change that. So make sure when you're joining EXP that you're not one of the 1,000 agents that aren't naming somebody. That's absolutely insane to me. Literally, you lose nothing by naming a sponsor. You can gain a ton if you pick the right sponsor. So what to look for in a sponsor becomes a very important question if you follow what I'm saying. So what you want to look for in a sponsor is somebody that is offering tremendous value that no one else is offering. Now, there's only a few of them out there, and the team I joined is one of the few teams offering that value. Me and everyone above me is offering free video training on it. There's social media academy courses, meaning there's a masterclass course, like several courses on just YouTube, on just Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. They have it all in there. They walk you through video by video, even just joining EXP as a new or experienced agent. The onboarding process. There's stuff that we felt as a team, we felt that EXP was lacking a little bit on some of the onboarding. So we offer that in training, additional training to you guys that nobody else gets, just people that join me as a sponsor and join our team. So you get tons of video training. You get a huge community of 2,000 agents where we all help each other out. You get at least four live mastermind calls per week where we've brought on special guests like heavy hitters in the business world and the real estate world that are going to help you grow your business. And each one is different, whether you're looking at production, just like the 83% of agents at EXP that are only focused on production, we have these live masterminds and these recorded video masterclasses and academy courses all on just production, right? Then we have these live weekly mastermind calls and recorded masterclass, these academy courses on agent attraction, which only 17% of agents at EXP are working on, or it's something that they're interested in. That breaks the myth that EXP is just about recruiting. 83% of the agents at EXP could care less about recruiting, which we call agent attraction, because the wrong way to do it, there's a few agents that kind of put a bad taste in people's mouth because they're going out, spamming people, emailing people, calling them, just saying, hey, check out this video. I'm going to send you this video on how to get rich, and call me when you want to make money. Bye. And it's like, that's not the right way to do it. Just explain what is out there, and then by the numbers, by video, and just show and tell, and join these calls. We have calls occasionally. They're hard to get into. They fill up fast, but if you reach out to me, I can get you on one of these calls where you have these guys that are making multiple six figures a week in residual income, and they stop selling homes. That's after several years of producing and selling homes. But you have an exit strategy at EXP that you don't have at any other brokerage. It's very important that you look for the right sponsor at EXP, because all it can do is add value. The worst thing is if you don't name any sponsor, right? Or you name a sponsor that doesn't add any value because you're just helping a friend out. You could help that friend out by having them join EXP with you and joining the right team, like joining my team, naming me as your sponsor. I can go through all the tremendous value you'll get in addition to everything that our brokerage offers. And no other agents, out of the 86,000 agents now at EXP, only 2,000 are getting this kind of value. And everyone else is now asking, can they join our team? So you can't change. You cannot change sponsors. So it's very important you name the right one when you join. You want to find out more about what we offer in detail, I'd be happy to send that to you or put it in the comments and stuff like that. So how the upline and downline work at EXP. So there's 7 levels above you and 7, below you, so to speak. And nobody's below or above anybody. It's just, how somebody came first. So when I went in, I named somebody as a sponsor, and then they have a sponsor, right? And then that person has a sponsor, and that goes 7 tiers up. And I get all the added value from any of them from theirs. So even the guy 7 layers up from me has sponsors and added value and knows a bunch of people, right? And I get everything he's ever gotten. So it's not like it expires 7 tiers deep. It's kind of infinity. It's just that's what you have access to is that far up. Everyone talks about the downline, right? And how you could make money and percentages off of everyone you bring in. So if I bring in 5 people and each of them bring in 5 people and each of them bring in 5 people, et cetera, that if they're all capping, that means like producing or making good money selling homes, I get a cut of that from what they pay the brokerage, not out of their pocket. It's a myth. If somebody's telling you that by naming a sponsor, you're going to be paying extra money, that's completely false. You're still paying that money to EXP just like you would at any other brokerage. They get a cut, right, from your first few deals, whatever that capping is, right? And some of them have lower cap rates than EXP. Some of them are $12,000 or it's a 90-10 split. But the thing is, it's 90-10 forever, and or they have more fees, or there's no other added value there, right? Or the 100% commissions. Well, there's a bunch of fees and you probably have some other cap, or you don't have the value. You don't have the ability to earn residual income or equity, or have the duplication with 7 tiers deep where you can have people making money so that if you ever want to take a year off, you could. EXP is the only brokerage that has an exit plan, a retirement plan, and a safety net. So if should something happen to you, God forbid, you have a willable asset, your residual income from EXP, you can will that to somebody else in your family. All they have to do is get their real estate license, and then within a year, and then keep that and be active agent, and they get a residual income. Just like you'll get it while you're still around, even if you stop producing, you'll have that residual income as long as you maintain an active license. So it's an incredible opportunity that you won't see at any other brokerage. The key is naming the right sponsor. So make sure you name me or somebody that offers at least as much value as I offer in my entire upline. I don't think you're going to find it, but let me know if you need more information. Just wanted to run that by you guys. And just remember that choosing a brokerage and choosing the right sponsor of that brokerage is two of the most important decisions you're going to make as a real estate agent. You don't want to be one of the 80% of agents that leave the industry after 2 years. I want you to be successful and have a thriving career and stay in this industry a long time, because it's one of the few industries that's been around a long time. It's going to continue to be around a long time. Over 90% of real estate transactions are done using an agent. So don't believe all this iBuyer garbage and whatever. It's just false if you think real estate agents are going away. You don't need a college degree. You could be making multiple six figures within just a couple of years and go above and beyond that. And if you're at a brokerage like mine at EXP, you also have the opportunity to earn this residual income and equity, where if you did the same thing you did at other brokerage, but you do that at EXP and you get that equity, your stock from a few deals 5 years ago would now be worth $300,000. I mean, it depends on how much you got, right? But would you have that extra $300,000 from the brokerage you were at? Probably not. So a tremendous opportunity in the equity, the residual income, the exit plan, the retirement plan, and the security blanket that you get with EXP that you won't see at any other brokerage. So let me know if you want to dive into the numbers. I'd be happy to do that with you. But again, make sure you pick the right brokerage, the right sponsorship. You can have tremendous success in the real estate industry, and I hope you do. Let me know if you got any questions, and I'll see you guys next time.